Education and online learning, pros and cons. Introduction. Rapid changes in the technology industry have streamlined online learning, an educational approach that allows instructors to disseminate knowledge to learners through the internet and, in real time, using devices like computers and mobile phones. This approach enhances active interaction between students and instructors, and feedback is given instantly. The current COVID-19 pandemic has compelled schools to use the online mode of pedagogy, leaving it not just a choice but a necessity. This essay outlines some of the advantages and disadvantages of online learning. There are also various opportunities to work on the challenges to reap the maximum out of this approach. Advantages of online learning. Online learning techniques are advantageous because they allow for customizing procedures depending on the learner's needs. Various online tools are readily available and accessible, necessary for a streamlined learning condition. Tutors and teachers can use tools like videos and audio to communicate to learners, especially during a pandemic like the COVID-19 crisis, whose effects are being experienced worldwide. These tools help generate an interactive session where it is possible to give real-time feedback. Online learning enhances the interaction between the instructor and the students and also among the students themselves. Furthermore, this mode of education creates a learning environment that is more student-centered rather than a passive learning environment. Using online learning is also advantageous because learning outcomes and objectives can be achieved within a shorter period and with fewer resources than physical learning. An online learning environment makes learners independent and self-disciplined, as they are compelled to do further reading by themselves. Various authors have outlined the advantages of online learning from the learner's viewpoints. For instance, online learning enables the investigation of more convenient learning methods with minimal movements and resources. In this case, both learners and instructors can attend the lessons from the comfort of their homes without wasting time in road traffic. Furthermore, learning online means a cost reduction of various resources within the school premises, such as lecture halls, electricity, staff members, and water. Online learning allows learners to watch and listen to all lessons offline as many times as possible. Such features enhance learning by promoting comprehension and retention of course content and relevant discussions. More importantly, online learning refines critical thinking skills among learners as they critically examine what they do daily. Mastering the skill of critical thinking distinguishes an employee from a student, an aspect that employers would want to see in their potential employees. Therefore, online learning compels one to advance critical thinking skills in a way that would have been impossible in a physical class setting. Disadvantages of online writing. Online learning is associated with various challenges which affect both the learner and the instructor. For instance, online learning can obstruct communication between the two parties due to the loss of human touch. Both learners and instructors can encounter technical problems that may decelerate the learning-teaching process. Learners and students are all different, and their level of confidence, capability, and flexibility also varies. The quality of online learning programs is a crucial issue as there is no explicit specification concerning online learning programs in their educational policies. A significant number of education ministries have not established quality control and standards for online content delivery and electronic resources for their schools. Online learning as a mode of education subjects students to remoteness and contemplation due to the lack of physical interaction. Some students may feel uncomfortable with online classes, causing an increase in confusion, anxiety, and frustration. These issues may escalate to stress and depression due to the lack of physical interactions that students may otherwise have in a physical learning environment. Therefore, it is important to alternate between physical and online learning to avoid such issues. The hurdles to participation that online learning students may encounter are specifically apparent in collaborative learning tasks such as laboratory practicals, group presentations, mooting for law students, and group assignments. Previous studies show that online learning is more suitable in humanities and social sciences than in disciplines like pharmacy, engineering, and medical science. Thus, such disciplines may be limited to using online learning due to the required practical lessons. Conclusion. Since the onset of the most recent COVID-19 pandemic, online learning has proved to be no longer a choice but a necessity for most learning institutions. As highlighted in the essay, many aspects of online learning have made various educators and learning institutions embrace this technology. As seen above, online learning enhances the interaction between the instructor, the students, and themselves. This platform allows learners to watch and listen to all lessons in an offline mode as many times as possible and refines their critical thinking skills, hence improving outcomes. I am optimistic about online learning as its benefits outweigh the challenges outlined in this paper. Despite the challenges associated with online learning, there is still room for improvement as technology advances with time.